T-6 is one of many vehicles that we could see in the Ahsoka series. It first appeared in Clone Wars, but its design was completely different. A year ago LEGO showed the set 75362, which of course I bought. I know that the moment would come when I would want to build my own version. Time passed, I built many different MOCs, and finally I missed Star Wars. The choice for new vehicle was easy. Today you'll see my new MOC, T-6 Jedi Shuttle. Finally, the moment has come. Better late than never, right? I've waiting a long time, but it's finally here, my T-6 Jedi Shuttle. I have to say that it's currently one of my favorite vehicles. Previous one, the Razor Crest, well, its time has passed. Building the T-6 took quite a long time. There are a lot of problems to solve here. I also managed to do some really cool stuff. So let's not waste time, and let's get started. I'll start with the dimensions. My T-6 contains 1864 parts, including the display stand and landing gears. That's quite a lot. This is one of my larger Star Wars projects. My MOC is 26 cm long and 38 cm wide. The height on display stand is 40 cm. If we're talking about dimensions, it's worth seeing how my T-6 looks next to other projects. With Shin Hati's Finn Fighter, with Mandalorian's N1, with Slave 1, and with Poe Dameron's X-Wing Fighter. In 2023, LEGO showed its T-6 set. For a playset, it's quite a good construction, with a few big problems. For this reason, there have been many modifications to this set, including probably the best one, of course, from Pixel Dan, who also built a great version of UCS. And the second UCS MOC, in my opinion the best one, from 2Bricks. But where are the Playscale MOCs? And now I join with my project, which is a combination of a playset with UCS quality. It's also much larger than the LEGO set, and has 3 times as many parts. The construction of the T-6 was very difficult. The design took a month, and I had many problems here. The shuttle has a rather interesting structure. The wing has to rotate, so strong connections are required. The first version of my MOC had 100 more parts. During the construction I had to remove them, mainly from the wing. But it still had to be strong, so that it wouldn't fall down. Additionally, I had to figure out a way to mount the display stand, and I wanted it to be as small as possible. You'll find out all about it in a moment. Now a few words about the instructions. PDF file is ready. I've prepared 236 pages and over 300 steps of construction. I think it will take about 6 hours to build, maybe even more. The instruction is already added on REBBRICKABLE. You can find the link in the description of this video. Estimated cost of construction is about €220 for all parts. If you have the official set, it will be a bit cheaper. At the end of design I started collecting the necessary parts, and there is quite a lot of it. Most of it is white, dark red and dark brush grey. I don't show red parts here. I use a lot of it, which will reduce the cost of construction. Now I'll show you some interesting parts. First, the stickers. I bought some extra ones because number 3 is applied to dark bluish grey tile. 2x2 dish in satin transdark blue. This is the first time I've seen this color and I am delighted with it. It makes the engines look great. Red parts. There are a lot of them, most of them in the wing. You can use many from the official set. A few more parts that are in large quantities, such as triangular tiles. You can see the full of list on REBBRICKABLE. I started building my MOC from the fuselage. At first I checked the dimensions of the official set and saw how much I could enlarge it. 2 stats in weight and 4 in length. I compared my project with a model that appeared in the Ahsoka series. I wanted to get the best shape possible. After a while, the first problem appeared, fitting the side covers, and the possibility of access to the interior that I had to plant. It's also worth showing the rear gun, which I made a bit better than it's in the set. Since we're talking about the interior, let's see how to get there. To make it easier, I recommended that the T-6 stands in the landing position. First, I remove upper wing. Then just fold back the side covers. And we have the interior. There used to be some stuff here, but I had to reduce the shuttle weight. In the middle I marked the table, just like we saw in the series. I think there's enough space here to put 4 minifeatures, maybe even more. But in my case, there will be a battery box here. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Now I'll close everything and move on to the next step. Now the engines. This version of T-6 has 4 of them, 3 large and 1 smaller. Their construction is quite simple, but I think they look very nice. I also first time use a 2x2 dish in satin dark blue, but that's not the best. The engines work. I'll turn on the lights and see for yourself. It looks great. I used LeLightGo lights here. Some time ago I received such a set. It's intended for Telnag from Horizon. And I thought I would use it for my Thunderjaw, but somehow I didn't. And the lights were waiting for another opportunity. And I thought that since I have 4 bullets, they would be perfect for T-6 engines. What I like the most is small size, and the fact that the most of LEDs are separate. I could connect each LED separately, which made my work much easier. I think in the future I will buy a few more similar sets. If you want to buy such set and get promo code, check the description of this video. Time to show the pilot's cabin. I'm using the original windscreen from the set here, so I had to plan my MOC so that the whole cabin wouldn't be too small. I think I succeed. My MOC is a bit bigger than the set, but it still keeps proportions. When I building this part I based it on my old project, B-Wing Starfighter. After all, these 2 vehicles are a bit similar. There are a few control panels inside, and space for 1 minifeature. The wing is the largest part of this shuttle, and I had the most problems with it. The plan was simple. I wanted to build it the same on both sides, make good patterns as it should be, and also connect it to the display stand. Such a plan required a strong frame, and I built one, and it turned out to be too heavy. When I finally managed to do everything, there was a problem with the balance on the display stand. And after a week, I finally made the version you see now. Now landing gears. I had to check many options before I managed to choose the right one. I finally chose probably the fastest and easiest version. I take 2 of these things, attach them to the jumpers, and it's done. The shuttle stands without any problems and keep balance well. Landing gears are cool. However, I think that the best option for this MOC is a display stand. I wanted it to be minimalistic, so I came up with the idea that the stand would have some strong pole and would slide into the wing. That's how I did it. See for yourself. The display stand is quite durable. I think there is no way that the T-6 could fall over. Time for minor shakes. Everything works perfectly. Finally, a few more words about the able. As I said, the shuttle is quite heavy, and the technic axles are not made of metal. So I recommended lifting the T-6 at the same time by the wing and the fuselage. If I lift only the wing, the rest will drop a little. Additionally, in the vertical position, the fuselage rests on such a transcle tile. Thanks to this, it also doesn't fall. And this is what my new MOC looks like. T-6 Jedi Shuttle. And what do you think? Let me know in the comments. And remember about thumbs up. Thanks! Building this project was quite difficult. I think I need to take a short break from LEGO. A few days will be enough. I already have a lot of new ideas. I'm going back to Minecraft and Castle soon. but I think it will be in 2025. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!